Hey there, this is Kevin Lewis, author of Teams, Tools, and Trials, a book back there. Are you kind of get tired of being on a dysfunctional team or worked with a bunch of teams that are maybe just kind of mediocre, that aren't high performance? I've been in that situation before and worked with teams for many years. And like a lot of consultants like me, internal and external, we would use Myers-Briggs, Strength Finders, DISC. Those are all good tools. And looking at different styles and all that good stuff, and it can be helpful. But after a while, I just got frustrated like 20 years ago, not getting at the heart of the matter. I decided to do my own assessment. And what I did was I built a model. This is called my team triangle model that I put together a long time ago. And so you look at the task, the mission, the purpose. What is the team really supposed to be doing? How good are the relationships, and how clear are their roles on, who's supposed to be doing it? And then how effective are their internal processes, dividing up the work, decision making, that kind of stuff. So I found that to be a lot more effective than fooling around with styles and all that kind of stuff. I thought, why don't we just let's put this together in a package that people can afford. And the other thing is, I worked for a Fortune 15 corporation. I've worked with a lot of consulting, in consulting, a lot of other large corporations. But not everybody works for a big Fortune 50 corporation, and they don't have their company doesn't have a huge budget. It's thousands of dollars for one team. So I wanted to put something together that would be reasonably priced. And my first two jobs, right out of my master's from Florida State, a long time ago, my first job when I was in my 20s, I was in two nonprofit organizations back to back. And I was very used to working with like zero budget. So anyway, I think if you're in a small company or a nonprofit or medium-sized company, this might be something that would be helpful. In my performance package, I have an assessment that I basically it's around that model I showed you, the team triangle model, 29 Likert statements. So like one of the statements is, our team trusts one another. Strongly agree, strongly disagree, 5-point scale. Real straightforward, but it's all around that triangle with clarity on task, good roles, clear responsibilities, and then good internal processes. And then there are 5 open-ended questions too, around the key things the team is good at, what they're not good at, just more qualitative data. The other thing that I do that I think is very helpful is I have the team leader take it separately. And then when we score it, you say, well, maybe the team thinks they're really good at decision making, and the team leader says, I don't think so, or vice versa. So those are pretty effective ways of looking at it. So in the packages, the one of the key things that I have is this is a facilitator's guide. And I got about 25 slides in there, a lot of detail on how to do this, and then a 20-minute videotape that, kind of goes into more detail. And really, I designed this thing. I did the heavy lifting from a research standpoint. So you're thinking about a 2 hour, 2.5 hour workshop. I'd usually do it, and I still do this with clients, do it over lunch, kind of nice atmosphere. Uh, and Basically, it's really straightforward. So if you're an HR person, a learning development person, even just a good facilitator, maybe a leader of another team, and maybe you switch. Maybe you're a leader, you could do it for one of your friends' teams who's, a leader, then because the leader can't do it. He or she has to be part of the process. You can't facilitate, and that just doesn't work. So set it up so that you could do it, and it's 3 big buckets, really. Straightforward. You send the assessment out, and it's a spreadsheet. Okay, it's got macros in it for scoring. It's very easy. You get the data back, and then you just calculate it. And the macros do other work for you. You just copy and paste it into the PowerPoint, and then you run the workshop. You facilitate it. So pretty straightforward. And if you're interested, I will show you. Of course, my tablet is asleep, so let's wake it up a little bit, and we'll go to my website, and I'll show you where it is. So basically, it's, by the way, very inexpensive, $399. Okay, so it's really, I think, very reasonably priced. And again, so this is it. It's kevinjlewisphd.com. And if you go to the resources tab, hit that button and you'll see on the drop down team performance package. You can order it there. And I think you'll like it. It's again, it's very straightforward. And and if you get stuck, if you're getting confused, after you buy it, send me an email, kevin@kevinjlewisphd.com, and I will answer your questions, whatever. If you're really stuck, if you want to do a quick Zoom call, that's fine, 15, 20 minutes. And then actually, we can do both of those even before you buy it. If you're just like, who is this guy? Blah, blah, blah. Be happy to just to talk to you a little bit about it so you're comfortable because I really want you to be successful in this thing. So anyway, hopefully you'll go for it and I hope it works. If you're interested, if not, no big deal. And good luck either way. Take care. Bye.